Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd. Well, today's the 25th of April, 2011. It's been raining for days and days and days, off and on, and comes and goes, and we've got flash flooding all over Fayetteville, and we've got some photos to share. And they go back, I think, to Friday, Good Friday, and then through Easter Sunday, and then Monday today. And they are... Well, let's start off with a snake. That's a friendly snake. That's the most harmless kind of snake. Please, don't hurt one of those. They eat tiny frogs, tiny bugs, tiny insects of all kinds, and they really don't hurt anything, so they're friendlies. That's the town branch of the West Fork of the White River on Good Friday afternoon, which was also Earth Day, and we were doing a stream cleanup on the town branch of the West Fork of the White River. There's Nick Brown and a young lady named Jordan, who's a University of Arkansas student, and they were participating in the cleanup, and Nick's one of the big organizers, works with the sustainability program at the university. And you can see he's reaching into some hairy little spots, and there he's toting a bag of trash. Everybody got large bags of trash who work downstream from the campus there, because things wash off Martin Luther King Boulevard, fast food restaurants, and all those parking lots. And there's Miss Jordan. She's reaching up in amongst the vines and roots and things of some of the riparian zone, the streamside trees that are actually growing right down into the edge of the water. And see, those roots stay along. Uh-oh. That snake isn't necessarily all that friendly. You might want to say he's a cottonmouth, but maybe he's a copperhead. See the color of that head? But anyway, he's a water snake, and the kind that can bite you. And yes, that wasn't a close-up, a real close-up. It was zoomed up. Okay, you can see how pretty the stream was there and peaceful. And we'd had a lot of rain in the past. The water had been over the bridge sometimes at 11th Street, and yet it was just about perfect. There's Leif Kindberg. He lives on the east side of the town branch, just south of 11th Street, and 4 blocks from 15th Street. Aha, there are some prairie birds. Those are scissor-tailed birds that are beautiful. You can see one of them's in flight, just rose up off of a stem, and they're great distance, like 200 yards away. So I had to zoom a long way for those. This is Lonicera sempervirens, beautiful trumpet honeysuckle, native honeysuckle, and the kind that you don't want to cut back much, and you want to always let them bloom as much as possible. You see in the background at the end of my fingers, you can see the Japanese honeysuckle in bloom also. Japanese honeysuckle often, as it goes through the growing season, may, depending on how big its roots are around these native honeysuckle, coral honeysuckle, or some kind it's called, it may be covered up by that Japanese honeysuckle. Japanese honeysuckle is invasive. Okay, now we're at Monday today, as we record this, the 25th of April, and the city guys have been out. They ran out of signs on this day to block roads like this. This is 11th Street looking west, and there you can see what normally is Larry Smith's yard and driveway off 11th Street, and the water's completely over it, and it's going through his backyard. And I live straight up there from there. There's what's normally the bridge railing, and water's going over there. Now, I understand from others who were there while I was gone to other parts of town, water was up to that top rail for a while. That is where Kindberg was standing back there. See the house in the background? That's across the creek. It's level. Its foundation is in the water, as Leif's foundation was on Monday. Leif was standing out there on the edge of the stream. He couldn't have walked there safely on Monday today. That's the Hill Place apartment complex detention pond. It detains water very briefly and then it runs out. Do you know why it was backed up in there on Monday today? Because the water in the town branch was so high that the pipe where that outlet goes directly into the stream was backed up from the town branch being so full of water. So it actually served its purpose of slowing down the water. It's not getting to soak in there as a rain garden would do. If they had the natural soil that was there previously, then this would be actually helping. But very little silt will settle out before that goes on downstream. So, but we went all the way out to Dead Horse Mountain Road. I didn't get time to show you all the pictures I wanted to today, but the bridge was closed out there for a couple of days, more or less, this weekend. Till next time, this is Aubrey Shepherd asking you, please don't drive through any of this flood water. Please obey those signs. The city guys are going out there at risk themselves. Streets like 15th Street were blocked because of streams in several places, Martin Luther King in places, and just on and on and on. There are reports everywhere of flooding. So if it continues again later this spring, well, I hope you'll be cautious and obey the advice you get. Till next time, this is Aubrey Shepherd asking you to do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See ya.